This week we are going to deal with a cam design. A cam is a machine element designed to generate desired motion in a follower by means of a direct contact. Cams are generally mounted on rotating shafts, although they can be used so that they remain stationary and the follower moves about them. Cams also produce oscillating motion. They convert motions from one to another. The shape of a cam is always determined by the motion of the follower. The cam is actually the end product of desired movement of follower. From the standpoint of engineering alone, have many decided advantages over the fundamental kinematic of four-bar linkages. Once they are understood, cams are easy to design and the action produced by them can be more accurately forecast. For example, to cause the follower system to remain stationary during a portion of a cycle. It is very difficult when the linkages are used. With a cam, this can be accomplished by a contour surface runs concentric with the center of rotation. In a cam mechanism, we have four main elements. One is the rotating shaft, which gives our movement to our mechanism. The second one is the cam part. We have a roller part which directly contacts to the cam surface. And the follower is attached to our roller in order to give the motion desired to the mechanism. We use displacement diagram to define the motion of a cam follower. In this displacement diagrams, we just separate the movements into angle rotation intervals. We decide a base circle and thermal movements of the follower. We define and add those dimensions to our movement in the follower displacement. In Inventor, we have three types of cams. One is the disc cam, which is used for cylindrical move around some parts. The second one, we have a linear cam. We can also create cylindrical cam in order to transfer movement from one direction to another perpendicular direction. This week we are going to deal with this example. This is a parallel drive cam indexing unit. Our model is in inch units. We will change our model to metric units. I will create a new table in millimeter units. I will change this design with a parallel indexing unit drive. In this example, we also review the bearing examples and also we are going to use some additional equipments like the ceilings. On the screen, you see a working example of a parallel indexing drive units with three followers. In this video, we have a box changer driving unit and our motion is controlled with this parallel indexing drive unit. In the video, you see a conveyor sorter application of a parallel indexing drive unit. In this video, I would like to show you two things. One is the changing interval of two movements, and the other one is to show you how the contacts of a cam and follower happens. Our movement comes from the gear drive unit into our parallel indexing unit. We have one input and one output shaft, and our cams are on our input shaft. Our followers are on our output shaft. We have two intermittent movements, greens and yellows. The contact between cam and follower never interrupted. By using this contact, you can also change the direction of the movement. On the screen, you see an exploded view of a cam indexing drive unit. The two cams are mounted on the shaft. We also have two bearings on each side of the shaft. This is our input shaft. In this view, we have output shaft. On this output shaft, we have followers inserted with the pins on the shaft. We also have two bearings on each side of the shaft, and also we have sealing at the end of the shaft. We put these groups into a housing. Our housing has two components. We have upper cap and the body part. This indexing helps us to just sequence our movements on the machine.